phone call come in during the last stream, and now I'm inside just relaxing because I don't want to be outside. So we'll see who joins and what happens. I'm not really feeling like doing too much. Hope everybody's doing okay today. Trying to fix my sweater. I'll give this a little bit to see if anybody tunes in. If not, I'll go find something else to do, like always. Trying to get my neck to pop. It don't want to pop. Everything else pops though. My nose is itchy. Hello, welcome in. Where are you watching from? We're just chilling out inside at the moment because it's just, I don't want to be outside. It's too cold, windy. Why is my eyebrows itching like crazy? I don't know. My whole face is itchy. Just got out of the shower a little bit ago. Hello. Welcome. How are you? Where are you guys watching from? I'm in North Georgia just chilling out because it's too cold for me to want to be outside right now. So we're going to be boring for a little while and just lay here and chill. I don't do too many streams with the camera on my face, so you know. Something I do really rarely. Normally I have the camera pointing forward and I'm walking around outside or something, but today I'm just not feeling it. So I don't know, I might go make some short videos in a little bit. Post some things on my channel. There's a bunch of stuff on there. You guys should check it out. There's a bunch of stuff on there. All kinds of random stuff. I know why I'm itchy. How you doing tonight? Where are you watching from? Why am I so itchy? Inside, streaming for a little bit, seeing if people want to interact, talk for a little while. Nothing specific. You can ask me questions. I'll answer just about anything. I've had a couple of people join, but they all left. Normally I have more interaction than this. I don't really know what's going on. Itchy. I don't know why I'm so itchy. Hello, welcome in. Where are you watching from? I'm just chilling out inside because it's too cold for me to want to be outside walking around like normal. And it's about dark now. But yeah, where are you guys watching from? Here's something else. And the rest of the house making noise, but I have no idea what it is. doesn't really matter. I'm not going out there right now. I'm just gonna chill in here. See who wants to talk about something. Maybe go cross-eyed. I'm not feeling great today. So you guys give me something to talk about and we'll talk about it. Yeah. Nobody's saying anything. Wow. Alright, well, I'll give it a couple more minutes. Sometimes it's hit or miss. Sometimes people don't want to talk. That's fine. But I'm here for interaction. Somebody say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. One of the dogs is barking at something. I have no idea what. Alright, well, I'm going to give it a little bit. If nobody tunes in, I'm gone. I go find something else to do. No idea what the dog is barking at. Hello, welcome in. Where are you guys watching from? My ear's itching. I'm in North Georgia, chilling inside because it's cold outside and windy. And normally I'd be walking around out there, but I don't feel like it today. So I'm inside. And it's rare that I show my face on video, so normally I have the camera pointing forward and I'm walking around talking about stuff. Today I'm actually not doing that, so yeah. And my knee hurts. I don't know why. Alright, well, about one more minute and I'm gonna go. What's up, Zenobia? How are you? Where are you watching from? I'm in North Georgia. We're chilling inside today because it's too cold for me to want to be outside. What you're watching from? You're the only person. Appreciate that. Normally, people are more talkative, and I don't normally show my face on camera, but today is different. I'm itchy though for some reason. Hello. How you guys doing? Where are you watching from? A couple of people have come in, but they left because I guess they thought what I was talking about was boring. I don't know. Man, my eyes are all kinds of itchy. I'm not feeling great today. But I'm here every day. Every day I'm doing something different. From Texas, that's cool. I used to live in Texarkana. I lived in the Arkansas part of Texarkana, but I could go 5 minutes down the road and I was in Texas. And it was nice out there, but I don't know, it just wasn't really for me. I came back home to Georgia. Like, I thought I had a job offer out there, and I got down there and the job offer wasn't what they said it was, and I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. But the parts of Texas that I saw and the parts of Arkansas that I saw while I was out there was nice. I mean, it was definitely different from Georgia. That's cool. I don't really play games anymore. When I do, it's older stuff. Like I play Gran Turismo and Tekken and Final Fantasy Crisis Core. So those are cool. But yeah, I'm glad that you're creating content. That's awesome. I've only been doing this for like maybe a little over 3 weeks. I mean, I did make 2 videos back in May, and then I didn't do anything for months, and then like I started again October 2nd, and it's been fun. It's kind of become my hobby. Um, I've got over 100 videos on my channel at this point, and I don't ask for likes and subscribers, but I do encourage people to check out my channel. There's a bunch of interesting stuff on there. God, I'm so itchy. I don't know what's going on. Cool, Shadow Play. What did you think about it? And that's cool, Zenobia. But yeah, I don't ask for likes and subscribers. I want people to be here that want to be here, so I just kind of leave it up to them. Yeah, it's a good song, man. That whole album, Goldfly by Guster, is a pretty good album. It's that's my favorite album of all time. But like, I get into a lot of 70s and 80s and 90s music. Uh, yeah, that's cool that you like Roblox. No issues there, obviously. It really wasn't what I expected when I first heard it years ago either. They've been around for a really long time, and that album is my favorite of all time. I play guitar, and I can play drums a little bit, and I own a bunch of instruments, but they're not here. I have them put up somewhere else. Um, but yeah, they're really cool. Oh man, my hands hurt. Checked it out, man. Like, that's my relaxing music. Absent in the things I've done for the real, and revelations come to people so slow. It's a really deep song if you pay attention to it. Ah, yeah, man, enjoy it. Let me know what you think later. I'd appreciate it. Like I said, if you get a chance, check out my channel. There's some pretty cool stuff on there. I like it. Doing YouTube. It's fun. I'm so itchy, it's crazy. I appreciate that, man. I really do. I don't ask for subscribers like I was telling them earlier, but I do appreciate the support. It means a lot to me. So, I like people to be here because they want to be here. I'm real laid back. My friends had a lot of snacks. That's cool. I wish I would stop itching. I mean, people should share for the most part. If they have extra, I mean, I would share if I had extra, but you shouldn't expect people to share. And when they do, it's a good thing. Excuse me. I don't mean that in a bad way. I don't know how to explain that. I really wish I would stop itching. Might be allergic to the soap I was using. I don't know. See you later. I don't know who's still in here. I know somebody's still in here. I can see you. I just don't know who you are. Say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. I appreciate the subscription. If I were evading the cops in a high-speed chase, what song would you want blaring from the radio? What's up? Probably something like Ride the Lightning by Metallica, or Five Finger Death Punch, or Avenged Sevenfold. That'd probably be what I would pick. What about you? Ow, that hurt. I don't ever expect to be in a police chase, but I guess if I had to, it would be something, yeah, like that. Why not? That is a great old song. And NWA was something else back in the day. Oh yeah, I'm law-abiding too. What else? Maybe Ozzy Osbourne, Crazy Train. That'd be alright. Man, I don't know what's up with this itching. I think I might be allergic to the soap I use. This is the first time I ever used it. What inspires me? I get inspired when I see people do things that they didn't think they could do. Like when somebody's like, I don't know if I can do this, and then they're like, holy crap, I just did that. Yeah, that's inspiring. It's so simple. Like, people don't understand what they're capable of. Oh man, this itching is driving me crazy. I don't know what else inspires me. YouTube actually does a little bit. Like, I got into this so I could interact with people and maybe share some advice. And yeah, unexpected acts of human kindness is cool. There's not enough of that. But I got into YouTube so that I could try to give advice to people and talk to people about what's going on and have a lot of life experience. And so I try to help people and interact with people, and you'd be surprised how many people get on here and they don't want to talk. I guess they just want entertainment, which I get. It's YouTube is, but I actually like interacting with people, you know? Well, I've never been married. I've been engaged, and that person turned out to be a psycho. And yes, to the other one, I have. And I think you're the only person on here to ever ask me that question, so I've never brought it up, but I'm not scared to talk about it. I see somebody else is in here. Say hello. Join the conversation. She was nuts after, I don't know, about a year and a half to 2 years into our relationship. She just completely changed and tried to stab me, and I had to take the knife away from her, and yeah, that was not a good night. And I was like, yeah, I'm not putting up with that from anybody. So yeah. She actually pulled a gun on me one time, and I was like, you have lost your mind. Oh, my shoulder itches. I can barely get to it. Excuse me. But yeah, I've been single for a while now, actually. No, she wasn't on drugs. She didn't drink. She didn't have any accidents that I knew about. It's just, for like a year and a half or so, everything was great. And then all of a sudden, she just, I don't know, her whole personality changed. And I just wasn't going to put up with it. Although that's been many years ago now. Hello, everybody. How you doing? We're just chilling inside at the moment because it's cold outside and I don't want to be out there. Normally I'd be outside, but I don't feel like putting up with it today. No, I've never cheated on anyone. Um, we were at a friend's house and we were all just chilling watching a movie, and then she said something, I don't even remember what it was, and it kind of caught me off guard, so I was like, what do you mean? And she just flipped, started screaming at me, and then she ran back towards the bathroom. She was back there for a little bit, and then she came out of the bathroom and she walked in the kitchen and grabbed a knife and started running towards me, and I was like, nope. So I just grabbed a hold of her wrist and took the knife away from her and like sat it down on the table that was in the living room, and I was like, I don't know what's gotten into you, but I'm not dealing with this. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what caused it. But yeah, we tried after that to have a relationship later on, and then there was that day that I knocked on her door, and she came to the door with a gun, and I was like, nope. Nope, because you already tried to stab me, and it's a lot easier to shoot someone than it is to stab someone. No, she never told me. And honestly, at this point, I don't care. I've not seen a woman in some years. I'm not going to mention her name because I'm not that type of person, but I could not tell you what she's doing today, and I don't care. I'm just trying to have a decent life, and anyone that's in my life that's making it harder than it needs to be doesn't get to be a part of my life anymore. And that's where I'm at. I've got a very close group of friends, not a whole bunch of them, and I trust them. And I don't really make too many new friends. Like, I get on YouTube and I talk to people, and that's cool. Yeah, she was really good looking. But, I mean, good looking does not excuse crazy behavior. I'm not going to put up with it. Like I said, I'm just trying to have a decent life. Like, I don't talk too much about this, but I'm in the process of rebuilding my life right now from some unfortunate things that happened, and would I rather live in a world that has important questions that cannot yet be answered, or live in a world with illogical answers that can't be questioned? I don't deal with illogical things. I'm Vulcan. I'm all about some logic. There are lots of questions that can't yet be answered, and I'm okay with that. Like, I got a bachelor's degree in theology, which is the study of religions, and it made me have way more questions than I had before I started, and I still can't answer a lot of them. So I'm more okay with that than illogical things that can't be questioned, because for someone to tell me this is how something's going to be and there's nothing you can do about it does not sit well with me. I've been in too many situations in my life where I've been told what to do and told there's nothing I can do about it but do what I'm told, and I don't like it. Never gonna like it. Nobody's gonna change my mind on that. That's why if you look on my channel, it says I'm just out here living life. You know, nothing specific. Greek, Aramaic, and Roman were used in the original versions of the Bible. What's up, Cranberry? Why didn't Jesus just fly around a bit when they were asked if he was God? No, the original languages were Greek, Aramaic, and Roman. Latin was much later. Those languages were translated to Latin and then retranslated into newer languages like English. Yeah. Hebrew is pretty much Roman. Anyway, he didn't fly around because it wasn't his goal to prove things to people. If a recording of this stream was being watched 500 years from now, what would you want to say to the future viewers? Don't do things... how do I word this? Truth, absolute truth, is the only truth. There is no such thing as personal truth. There is only personal preference, and that isn't always true. But you should be true to yourself and don't just do things because other people tell you you should. Also, live your life to the best of your ability. And if you're not improving in some way, you're wasting your own time. And time is the most valuable thing we have because it's the one thing we can't get more of. That's probably along the lines of what I would say. I agree with you, and that's why I don't ask for subscribers. I don't want people here just because I want viewers and subscribers and likes. I want people to be here because they genuinely want to be here. And every subscriber that I've gotten so far has been someone who wanted to subscribe on their own. It's organic and it's real, and that's the only way I will do things on here. And I appreciate that compliment. I'm glad you think that's a good answer. Excuse me. I'm never going to appear as something that I'm genuinely not. That's funny, dude. That's an interesting exercise routine. I don't run from my problems anymore. I used to do that. And I think if you're on time, you're late. So I'm always early. And if I'm early, I know I'm on time. And I probably run my mouth too much, but that's okay. It is what it is. People don't have to listen. Just like I say, people don't have to tune into my live streams or check out my channel. They do so because they want to. And if they stick around, awesome. And if they don't, awesome. I'm okay with either one. I think my family might be back from running their errands. You have to be true to your convictions, as long as your convictions are true. I'm probably going to have to go in a second, but I'll probably get back on here in a little bit. Yep, I gotta go. Guys, I'll be back in a little while. Bye.